Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. So a ton of news today coming from the devs guys, with the Fresh Start servers being announced to release November 2nd this morning, and now they've posted the territory changes. It's a big day for New World. So I thought for anyone that may be interested, we could take a look at some of these changes, so that we better understand both as a player existing, crafting, trading, doing our daily tasks, and as a company member who plans to own these territories, how these changes will affect us in better detail. So let's get into it. So first, the why they are changing it. Well, really, it was brought on by the changes that they made to the town storages. Originally, due to weight restrictions, players usually just posted and sold items on the markets in the town that they were closest to when they were farming stuff, which made sense. But when they changed how we could move things between towns by simply sliding them from town storage to town storage, people then started to simply congregate in Everfall and Windsward, posting and buying everything in these two towns. This of course made those settlements amazing coin producers, and others not so much, with almost half of the coin being produced by settlements in the game by those two towns alone. So they've spent some time collecting data and then going over it. Then they use that information to create and attempt to achieve some pretty clear-cut goals with the changes. They want to redistribute coin rewards from Everfall and Windsward to the other territories to make them more valuable. Another goal they want to achieve is to incentivize good territory management. They want people to level up the stations more frequently and defend the territories from invasions. Now, this won't be an even distribution because, to be fair, owning certain territories will always be better. But what they are trying to prevent is the owners of Everfall and Windsward running away in power, and no one ever really being able to catch up. They are also hoping, with these changes, smaller settlements, the ones more remote, will become more valuable, and worth fighting to defend or take. So let's have a look at how exactly they are doing this, and what changes they are going to be making. On higher population servers, Windsward and Everfall account for approximately 20% of the coin payouts from these territories each, so 40% of the total coin payouts total. What they were wanting to do is introduce a system that adjusts each of them closer to 12.5% of the total payout. They will pool all of the income earned across all territories on the world, then distribute a percentage of it to each governing company. The percentage amount is based on the territory and its town level. To that end, the percent of coin paid out will be tiered as follows. So with Brightwood receiving 10% at level 39, Brimstone Sands 12.5%, Cutlass Keys 5%, Everfall 12.5%, First Light 5%, Monarch's Bluff 10%, Morningdale 5%, Evanscale Reach 10%, Reekwater 7.5%, Relentless Shore 5%, Weaver's Fen 5%, Windsward 12.5%, to a total of 100%. And as you can see, these percentages go down as you go down in territory level. Now, you may be asking why are the percents trending similar in value to their current coin rewards? Why not make territories with gypsum kilns more valuable or distribute the rewards equally? Well, in this paragraph, they kind of break it down like this. Players have already invested a lot of coin and a lot of time into their territory standing, and by increasing their territory standing, they would do better in the territories where they tend to spend the most time, which as we see is Windsward and Everfall. So they don't want to undermine the time that people have spent. So they still want Everfall and Windsward to be a worthwhile investment if somebody had already invested like 260 levels into their territory standing with those territories, which I sort of understand. With the payouts for territories changing, it follows that the upkeep costs should be reviewed as well. They found two problems currently. Upkeep costs were not linear. There would be breakpoints that incentivize territory owners to not increase the town level, to the detriment of all players on the world. With the changes in territory revenue, some territories in lower population worlds would not see profits at all past a certain town level. By making the upkeep scale linear, with the territory rewards, the incentive remains balanced through all the levels, making it always the right choice to level up the territory to everyone's benefit. To that end, we are adjusting upkeep costs as follows. So in the territory 5% reward tier, the current cost is 190,000 coin. The new cost will be 95,000 coin, which is a 50% reduction. At the 7.5% tier, it is currently 190,000. It's being reduced to 142,500, which is a 25% reduction. And in the 10% tier, it's currently 190,000 coin, and it's going to remain 190,000 coin, so it's unchanged. And in the 12.5 range, like Everfall and Windsward and Brimstone Sands, it's currently 190,000. It's going to be adjusted to 237,500, which is a 25% increase. These costs will now scale linearly with the town level. As an example, for 10% reward tier territories, Brightwood, Monarch's Bluff, Evanscale Reach, and those. These are the new upkeep costs. So you can see in the lower tiers that the new way will be much more expensive. But then as you go down in tiers up to 39, it becomes the same, which is greatly incentivizing you leveling these up. Finally, we have locked all of the tax rates for all territories to the following. They've adjusted the housing tax from 0.1% to 1% to 1% for both minimum and maximum. The crafting tax has been adjusted from 0.5 minimum to 3 times maximum to 0.5 for both minimum and maximum. The refining tax has been adjusted from 0.5 minimum to 3 times max to 0.5 max. The trade tax has been adjusted from 2.5% minimum with a 25% maximum to 2.5% for both minimum and maximum. So everyone's going to see a pretty big reduction in their taxes when it comes to crafting and refining and trading goods in any of the settlements. And then they close by saying, "We've been looking at the data around coin payouts for territories and feel confident that this will bring the rewards for ownership of the top tier territories down slightly while increasing the value of the other territories proportionately. The intended result is that on current and new worlds, the balance of coin distributed weekly is more equitable across a number of companies versus the current concentration we see today. Thank you all for all your feedback you've provided regarding territories. This is the first of a few revisions we have coming to improve territory management." So guys, these changes, although not loved by everyone, I feel will be very good for the health of the game going forward. Also, as you guys know, this is not all. There are more changes coming over the next few months to the territory ownership that I think sound very interesting. As they said in the last dev blog, they want to give crafters a way to take part in this mechanic. So they will be adding stuff to the territory management around this activity, which is really curious. I just hope that it won't be down to turn-ins, like requisition orders or something like that. But who knows? Let's hope it's interesting. Anyway guys, just wanted to cover this so everyone would know exactly what's going on. Some of you may not notice much of this, others may be impacted greatly. It all depends on how you play. Okay guys, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.